Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. What an exciting matchup we have, as we'll see the Groupers taking on a team from the American, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. About to put toe to leather and get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. For today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll give it on the counter. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll run it again. Still running at the 40. Turning it on. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play, they give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that 1st. Why not give it to him again?
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll move the tight end. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He leaves it with his back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. And the Groupers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, the running back has it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll keep it himself. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Groupers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on 1st down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. That last play, not what they had in mind, and they've got a long way to go to get it close to the goal line to pick up a 1st down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And the 1st points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Florida Atlantic's offense will go to work for the 1st time. And, David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense, and he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Biletnikoff Award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
Just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Punt is in the air. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
I suspect we could see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it. They boot it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on third and short from the 29. Motion from the wideout. They'll run for it on third and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him short. He does not pick up the first down. Hunt is on its way. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. He's up to 57 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They'll give it to him again. They went right back to him. It's time to... was all over him, nothing. That run. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll pull it on the read. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the groupers send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Terrell. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly.
Third down coming up.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Terrell. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Owls are moving quickly down the field.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
He didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now, because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Catch in the middle, it's Messer. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Owls in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Owls! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time, and this is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
7-3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll give it to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He'll keep it himself. Oh, a lot of space. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter play. He's loose. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down.
And that's a first down.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down. He came up a little short.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the ground with the counter. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on third down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the groupers will bring the punt team onto the field. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Smith. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires a bullet, now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Groupers. The defense putting points on the board.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They're up by 10 over UConn. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Immediately fires to the middle. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk.
Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The lost yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Florida Atlantic looking to score from the red zone. Throws to the tight end. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to go up top. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So an 82-yard drive there, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. On the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Took care of it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one, enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
The Groupers will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Got the quick completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just keep slinging it. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. They'll go back to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Florida Atlantic trying to punch it in from the red zone. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Still looking, on the move. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Trying to ball his way in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll go to the counter. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Parrish. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Groupers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quick spin on the ride. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Groupers have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is on its way. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Oh, they're after him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And they just need a few inches for the first down, but they've got 3 receivers spread to the right. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Henry. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The RPO, it's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. They'll run the option. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the groupers come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice move there. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The groupers look to keep this drive humming. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And some room to work. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the groupers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Groupers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking for space. It's Craig. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Brings up second down.
He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Groupers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And when it's third and this long, a lot of times you sit back, play soft coverage. No, sir. I'm bringing the blitz. You could tell they fooled the offense. The defense gets home with the blitz, gets the big sack.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. There he goes to the right. Defense picks it up. At the 20. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth.
31 and 10.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. It's complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The option look. Now the toss. Oh, what a move. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds. And the Groupers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Groupers come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to...
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking left. And the big deflection on third down forces a fourth down. No, fires to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Looking to fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Got enough for the first, and he's still going.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and, you know, it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
And the Owls, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Takes a handoff. It's Sands. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Using his feet. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This is a tough one. A 3rd and long from this part of the field. They can, though, pick up the first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you've wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Old Dominion delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Norfolk. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Intercepted. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the 4th. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.